You know, folks around the world, why complain about the result of the US elections if we can just ignore them and nominate a new candidate? Let's be honest, after Bush we thought it couldn't get worse. Well, the Simpsons knew the truth. There always is a bigger liar and idiot around to scream to the even bigger idiots and hypocrites. Since many US citizens obviously complain about the establishment, a secret cult that lives under Washington and eats dollars, I believe, we cannot nominate Bernie Sanders now as he is established in politics for over 40 years. In other words, 40 years longer than Donald Duck. Pardon me, I mean Trump. How could I mistake and compare a person that millions of people vote for and like with the new president of the United States? Since Canada is already collecting money for a wall to their southern border, and the German parliament decided no longer to give asylum to American refugees as politically haunted, regardless of the nightmares they now have, we do need new and fresh faces in politics. Faces that can deal with populism, talk without to be taken serious, and that at least we can trust with technology. So I hereby challenge all viewers to go to Twitter and use the hashtag USElection2016 or perhaps hashtag NewPresident17 and write a name that you fit as a better president than, well, you know what's coming next year. So, here I present my candidates after careful consideration, research and comparison to the qualities of the newly elected president. Well, or at least the man that got more votes from the Electoral College. Number 1. David Hasselhoff. Popular, well-known, and a man that fights for justice in the Phoenix Foundation. Yes, he does talk to his car, but some of you do as well. Or talk with their flowers. Or children. He may be considered more intelligent than Trump, more charismatic, and he clearly kept looking for freedom and liberty for a very long time now. Certainly a better pick than Donald. Number 2. Silvio Berlusconi. A good pick of a man that grabs pussy but doesn't talk about it. Former owner of football club AC Milano, he knows how to run down a business just as good as Mr. Atlantic City. Only disadvantage, he is no American. Sorry, Silvio. Number 3. The Arnold. Let's face it, he's known, he is strong, and he will be back. He also doesn't just come for 2 or 3 years as Donald intends to. Again, not born American, yet who cares about minor details? Certainly he has only a few lines, but then again, he did treat Jamie Lee Curtis well in True Lies. Okay, he arrested her and lied and brought her between bullets. Still, better than Trump treating women. Number 4. Speaking of few lines only, John Cena! Come on, a former US champion and fan favorite. The name is known and nobody cares what he says as long as he looks smug. John Cena is a reasonable candidate. Also, I would trust him with nuclear weapons. A man as powerful as him slams his opponents himself, right? Number 5. Where are the women in the lineup? How about President Sigourney Weaver? She is American. She understands politics. She is a woman. A downside for American politics, though. Always be nice to the eyes, but most importantly, she can kick aliens' butt. A highly recommended candidate that could give the US a new reputation. Number 6. Speaking of missing minorities, where's the obligatory black male? Stevie Wonder! The soul of America, Stevie Wonder would rush through elections. Blindly, but then again never as blind as Donald Trump during 2016. Politically involved, he is the most likely realistic candidate on this list. That says a lot about the United States. Number 7. Another quote, we miss on famous scientists. Well, ever heard of US scientists? Pardon, I nominate Commander Shepard. Okay, not exactly a scientist, and he appears to be either male or female, although he doesn't have a very lucky hand with endings, but he is a true hero giving his everything for his people. He did serve in the military, despite Donald, and certainly knows how to handle back office matters the Bill Clinton style, if you know what I mean. Number 8, Winnie the Pooh. Yes, not much speaks for him, but his IQ is certainly above Donald's, and he is at least known to be well behaving. Well, needs to work on the issue with the no pants walk though. Number 9. John Cena! Yes, technically we had him already, but the guy keeps coming back even if you don't expect it. Clearly a never give up attitude may work also. I would also like to see the AA on Sarah Palin. Seriously. Or maybe a part-timer who only appears in the Oval Office every so often. Then I would take The Undertaker. At least he ain't as scary as Donald. Number 10. Jürgen Klinsmann. If the United States needs someone with German heritage, take someone with responsibility and management qualities. Always a great motivator as coach of the US soccer team, he knows how to build a wall tight in need. And let's face it, we Germans do know our walls. Now, those are my candidates in top 10 that would make a better president than Donald Trump. Now tweet freely with hashtag USElections2016 and hashtag NewPresident17 which people you would consider to be better candidates. Let's fire Trump and see who can take over.